What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Or maybe I should welcome myself back, because honestly it's been way too long, over a year since I posted a YouTube video. Ever since COVID, honestly, I just took a break from fitness, but I'm really happy to announce that I am back and I'm more motivated than ever, and I'm finally training with a purpose again, and it feels great. So you can look forward to a lot more YouTube videos coming this year. That's actually one of my goals, is to grow my channel. So definitely look out for a lot more valuable YouTube videos coming this year. In terms of my upload schedule going forward, my plan temporarily right now is to put out one video per week, and that's going to be every Saturday. You can expect a video from me. I do want to up that frequency, but I do want to get back into the YouTube game and get used to doing that. Trust me though, I do have a lot of great, exciting content that's actually planned and ready to be dropped on my channel. Anything from, I have 2 podcasts actually that I'm going to be dropping, so you can look out for those, and trust me, you don't want to miss them. I actually had the chance to sit down with 2 very inspiring bodybuilders, so look out for that. Plus I'm going to be putting out lots of fitness and nutrition tips. Yeah, so definitely look forward to that. Like I said, one of my goals this year is to grow my YouTube channel, so I promise I won't go missing this time. But with all that being said, let's jump into today's video, and it's going to be all about triceps. What are the top 5 tricep exercises that you can do to build some pretty thick arms? Honestly, there's a lot of videos out there on YouTube, but I'm going to give you what I feel is my top 5 tricep exercises. So if you guys are ready, let's just jump right into the video. The first exercise for building some thick triceps is going to be the tricep dips. As you can see from this clip, I am doing the weighted variation. However, if you can't do them weighted or even with your own body weight, then I highly recommend starting off with the assisted dip machine. You can find them in most gyms. I think that this is a great starting point and is just as effective. I would start there, and then once you're able to do them with your body weight, then progress and actually start adding weight. But I think no matter the variation of the tricep dips you're doing, you're definitely going to reap the benefits of building size and strength. One key point that I want to make on this tricep dip is you want to keep your body more upright as possible. I do find that if you lean forward, you're going to activate more of your chest. And since this is a tricep focused video, we do want to keep upright. And I do like to press really through with my palms. I know that kind of sounds straightforward, but I do find that if you focus on it while you're doing it, then I find that you do get a better mind-muscle connection. And I actually find that the activation of your triceps is actually greatly increased. So make sure you are pressing through your palms. In terms of programming this exercise, I would suggest to make this a strength-focused exercise. Aim anywhere from 8 to 10 reps. I would do 3 to 4 sets. I would start off at 3 and then add the 4th as you progress with the movement. And I do think this makes for a great starting exercise. And depending on your training split, I wouldn't neglect this exercise just because it doesn't look as flashy as most. I think if you do that, you're going to take away from this long-term benefits, and it is an extremely effective exercise. And then like I said before, your goal with this exercise is to progressively overload with it. So I think you want to add weight over time. And I think once you're able to do the body weight for 8 to 10, start adding a weighted belt like I do in this variation. Yeah, so definitely don't neglect the tricep dips. It's an extremely good exercise for building some thick triceps. Moving on to our second exercise for the best tricep exercises for building size and strength, I'm going to go with the close grip bench press. I absolutely love this exercise. This is actually similar to the tricep dips, as we want to focus more on strength. I also do prefer to program this exercise either first or second, depending on what your current split is. If you are doing tricep dips, depending on what your focus is, maybe if you're weaker on the dips, I would do those, followed by the close grip bench press. Either or, I think this makes for a fantastic exercise. And if you are doing a bench press on your chest day and you're combining your triceps with your chest day, I would probably do the tricep dips over this one just for variation purposes, because I know it would get old to do bench and then followed by close grip bench press, because they are similar movements. So I think just for enjoyment, I would probably just separate those. Close grip, in terms of the grip width, I like to go shoulder width. I like to have my hands there just for being a little bit more comfortable. But yeah, I think that you want to basically stick to shoulder width here. A mistake that most people make that I didn't do a very good job in the video myself is you do want to make sure to go fully to the top and fully engage your triceps. I do pause at the bottom as well. I don't think that's a mistake as well. I think if you pause at the bottom, that's completely fine. I just think you want to make sure you go all the way to the top and fully engage your triceps. I would aim for 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. And again, we are pressing through with our palms. I think that's the majority of our focus when we are doing a lot of tricep pressing exercises. And then I think this makes for another great mass and strength building tricep exercise. And I think this should be a focus for anybody looking to really pack some size under their arms. The third exercise is moving into some isolation style exercises, and it's going to be the rope tricep extension. I really love using cable machines for triceps. I just think that the constant tension that they provide is really unmatched. And when you actually pair it with an amazing exercise like the rope tricep extensions, you're going to create some pretty deadly results. Another awesome variation to this is actually by using a dual rope. You're basically just taking 2 of the ropes and you're just combining them into one. As you can see here from the video, the biggest difference that I find with the dual rope tricep extension is the range of motion that you get. And honestly, the contraction is just night or day, so definitely give that one a try. I would program this exercise towards the middle of my workout, and I would aim anywhere from 10 to 12 reps. But I also do think it makes for a wonderful warm-up. Maybe if you do find some pain in your elbows, or you just have a hard time warming up your triceps and really developing that mind-muscle connection, I think if you warm up with this exercise at the start of your tricep workout before you move into dips or close grip or whatever exercises you are doing, I think that this makes for, like I said, a great warm-up. So definitely give the rope tricep extensions a try. I'm pretty sure most of you have definitely tried it, but I think that this definitely makes the top 5 exercises for building some pretty sweet triceps. The fourth exercise is going to be the skull crushers. Honestly, this can be a hit or miss for some people, as it does kind of give some people some elbow pain. But if you aren't one of those people, then I definitely think this is going to be a great exercise that you should do. Skull crushers for me is like a hybrid between strength and isolation, and that's why I really love adding it into my tricep workouts. I think adding in the dumbbell variation is a great idea too. A lot of people do like the barbell variations, but I think that switching it up and every now and then to do the dumbbell variation, like I said, is a great thing, because you can create muscle imbalances that you don't really know about. And when it comes to the bench press, you'll wonder why one side of the bar is kind of feeling a little bit easier to get up. So that's why I like the dumbbell variation. In terms of programming this exercise, I would actually go for 10 to 12 reps. And I think that the middle of your workout or even the end of your workout is a great spot for this exercise. And if you're going for the 10 reps, then I would, like I said, try to aim for a little bit heavier and focus on strength. And if you are using it for more of an isolation, then you do want to use higher reps. I don't even think going up to 15. If you do 12 to 15 for higher reps, I think this is a great way to incorporate some higher reps into your tricep workouts. So definitely give the skull crushers a try. The fifth and final exercise to round up our top 5 tricep exercises is going to be the overhead rope tricep extensions. Once again, we are using a cable machine, which I mentioned for the rope extensions. Anytime I do have the option to use a cable machine, not only for triceps, but for any exercise, I'm definitely going to prefer that variation. I just think the constant tension outmatches anything that a dumbbell or a machine can do. We're using full range of motion, which we do for every exercise, but I really think we want to make sure we get a great stretch on those triceps, and we want to exaggerate the pull apart. I think a lot of people just go straight over. I think you want to pull the rope apart. I do find by doing this, you do get a better contraction. And I do love doing these single armed as well. Like I mentioned in the other part, if you do have muscle imbalances, I think you want to incorporate more single type exercises into your workouts. It can be more time consuming, but I do think the benefits far outweigh the time. So definitely try them single armed as well if you do, like I said, have muscle imbalances. In terms of programming this exercise, I think it makes for a great 10 to 15 reps. And I love adding these at the end of my workout personally. I'll even do something fun like a drop set. I'll just completely take this exercise to failure to really burn out my arms. And I think that this over time is going to be a great exercise for adding some size into your arms. So definitely give this exercise or even this variation a try. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Honestly, it feels really great to be back on YouTube. I hope you guys found a lot of valuable exercises and tips in my video today. And definitely take them into the gym and give them a try yourself. Some of them are straightforward, but like I said, I did provide some variations and some different tips during the video. So like I said, I hope you really enjoyed today's video. And like I mentioned, expect a video from me every Saturday. I'm looking to provide some more valuable information on my YouTube channel going forward. So if there's anything you guys would like to see, definitely drop drop it in the comments below. And I will be posting, like I mentioned at the start of the video, 2 brand new podcasts with some IFBB Pro bodybuilders that you definitely don't want to miss. Trust me, the insights that they give and the questions that I ask is definitely going to be a lot of value provided in those episodes. So look out for that. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video and turn on the bell notifications as well. Like I mentioned, I'm looking to provide more content in the future. So the subscribe is definitely worth it, and you will get lots of value out of my channel. So hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch everybody in the next video. Peace out.